Through the guidance of your guardian angel, the world has a profound message for you today. The person you care about is currently experiencing a profound realization about you and your connection. The person in question is deeply pleased by how much you know and understand about her. Your unique energy has drawn her heart from the beginning. At first, she was interested enough in you to quietly watch you, taking in every detail of how you act and talk to people. Recently, though, there has been a change. It seems like the way you understand her is making her feel uncomfortable and suspicious. There's something about her that leads you to believe that your understanding extends beyond mere intuition. Your ability to connect with her so easily, almost as if you could read her mind or feelings, is something she has never felt before. This real and deep desire she has for you goes beyond the physical and mental. It's not just about what you say or how you act, it's about a deep, almost spiritual link that goes beyond normal friendships. She is questioning her perceptions of you due to your treatment of her and the strong physical and mental chemistry you share. Both of you feel excited and scared as you grow closer. She is watching you closely, fully aware that you can see through her surface and into her deepest being. She has never felt so open or defenseless before. She experiences a new and slightly unsettling sensation of profound understanding. Despite her discomfort, she finds herself drawn to you rather than pushing you away. Understanding and connecting with her seems to make her want to be closer. Right now, the only strong feeling she's experiencing is, "I can't let you go." Perhaps you've wondered why you feel so close to her. It's because you understand her so deeply. You have been able to get to parts of her that she has never told anyone else about. Her deepest wants, her deepest longings, and her basic needs. This bond isn't just physical or mental, it's also very spiritual and goes to a place that not many people ever get to. Your unique understanding of her life and feelings is both intriguing and appealing to her. Instead of pushing her away, it makes her want to be closer to you. She shares a strong, unbreakable bond with him that is difficult for her to break. She finds it difficult to describe or label your unique and profound way of being, as it defies any standard, understanding, or name. She may assign you various tasks or tests to gauge your understanding of her. She is always surprised by your answers and actions, which makes her admire how smart you are. She finds it challenging to believe how deep your relationship is when she steps back and thinks about it. The deep sense of connection and understanding you give her makes it difficult for her to separate herself from you. There is a greater level of understanding between you and her that makes you stand out in a way that feels both important and life-changing. She feels lost when she thinks about you and the bond you share. You're showing how deeply you feel emotionally and spiritually connected to each other. This passionate energy is about the most private parts of your relationship. Right now, your relationship is more complicated and deep than either of you can comprehend. You may not fully understand or be aware of the connection between both of your souls yet. This deeper connection and understanding is changing your relationship in ways that are challenging to explain. It's showing you a bond that is truly unique and spiritual. This girl has never felt anything like she does when she looks into your eyes. A deep sense of comfort and an instant need to be close to you come over me. When you look at her, your gaze seems to remove the normal walls of ego, leaving only a deep, spiritual link between the two of you. She feels very open and defenseless. There is such a deep link between you two that even the silence or small, quiet movements seem to say a lot. She feels nervous because she doesn't know what to expect from you. You can tell from these conversations that she has never had this kind of contact. It feels like it comes from a higher mind or some natural knowledge. You've touched on a very private or holy part of her. When she sees you or even just thinks about you, the depth of her feelings is intense, and it often happens without her planning it. She might question everything about your relationship and find it hard to put her feelings into words because of how strong and immediate you are. When she looks at you, she feels weak in a way that is difficult for her to handle. It's as if this connection clarifies everything she's not yet ready to express. Because she feels exposed, she might avoid looking at you directly as a way to control how much of her real self you can see and how much emotional energy you share with her. She says, "I like you," in a soft voice every morning to let him know how she feels. This simple but deep statement shows how she feels connected to a delicate, high-energy feeling that she's thankful for having experienced through meeting you. When she says, "I like you," she means it with all her heart. But she also wants you to know how much she values your liking her. She wants you to understand how important her feelings for you right now are. This is a crucial piece of writing that shows how much she admires and respects you. This idea that you are a special and important soul is at the heart of how she treats you. Your current self and future self are clear to her. For her, love is something she shows by carrying out deeds. In contrast, love may always feel natural to you. A deep part of her wants to understand you better, so she pays close attention to you and is often pleasantly surprised by you, even though she thought she knew where your relationship was going at first. She is now embarking on an exciting new journey that you didn't anticipate. She likes this change and everything about you. She is deeply interested in and fascinated by you, and she pays close attention to how you speak. She might not always know how to answer right away, but she will always remember what you tell her. She really wants to know more about you as a person. She is unable to distance herself from you, despite her previous attempts to do so. No matter how hard you try to move on, the bond you have with each other is still stronger and stronger. There are no words to describe the energy you bring into her life. Your presence has a significant impact on her, prompting her to reconsider her beliefs. She has her own ideas about what love is and how it should feel. Over time, you've cultivated a relationship with her that is constantly fresh and new, and this has greatly influenced her feelings towards you. You might find your natural attraction strange or even confusing. If you stepped back and looked at your life from the outside, you'd be amazed at how easy it is to connect with people and get their attention. Your attractive personality pulls her to you, and deep down she thinks of you as someone very rare and special. This strong attraction shows how important you are to her. I believe a higher power guided your relationship, making it special for both of you. She wants you to know right now that her feelings for you are more than just love. She really likes you and values having you in her life. People often say that souls meeting isn't an accident. In your case, this connection is undoubtedly strong and significant. It goes beyond simple physical attraction or short-lived passion and connects with something much deeper and more important. Many individuals journey through life without discovering such a profound connection. They may grow weary of searching or waiting and end up settling for the first person who comes along, projecting their own desires and needs onto them. This often leads to tricks and lies instead of real relationships. There is no acting or lying with you. Your relationship is real and deep, which can make it challenging to fully understand or navigate the journey of love you share. It may have seemed scary and full of doubt at times, but she is starting to understand that souls meeting is not a matter of chance. There is a deep divine orchestration at work in your bond. This link is deeper than just a romantic one. it seems like it's part of a bigger plan for the universe. Because of this connection, she's going through a profound mental and spiritual journey right now. The depth of your relationship makes her feel open and vulnerable in ways she may not fully understand. It's as though you're able to see aspects of her that she's still exploring. This soulmate link is not only unique, but it also shows how rare and important what you share is. In its core, the link between you and her is a rare and meaningful one, marked by a divine alignment that touches both of you deeply. The spiritual and emotional depth of your bond goes beyond what most people go through, making it a unique and important part of your lives. As your relationship grows and changes, this truth will reveal the depth and importance of your bond in ways you cannot yet comprehend. The person you love deeply and intricately knows how to connect with you in this particular world. From your core to your touch, everything about you matches how they see you. At this moment, a profound connection is forming between you. It's almost like the world is working non-stop to keep and strengthen this connection by using different signs, symbols, and numbers to send a bigger, more important message. This link goes beyond what most people can see immediately. The person you love thinks of you as the perfect example of true love. You have been watched for a long time, and they know you are the one. Even though they may have doubts, they are certain that you are the right person for them. This link is more than just physical love, it's a deep personal spiritual bond. Imagine that spiritual forces are slowly and gently peeling away the layers of ego that have been stopping you from accepting yourself from the heart. As these walls crumble, the other person begins to recall their true identity and the divinely orchestrated nature of your relationship. They are living in a new and different world because of this process. This process is enabling them to gain a deeper understanding of your bond and its significance. Right now is a lovely and holy time in your journey together. You are learning greater facts about each other and the meaning of your link through the exchange that is happening between you. You are spiritually and emotionally waking up right now. As you gain greater knowledge, you are removing old mistakes and ego-driven walls to reveal the pure, true nature of your connection. The person you care about is experiencing new heart openings that enable them to fully comprehend the true essence of your relationship. That holy and life-changing moment helps you understand the deep purpose of your relationship, as well as for them. If this message strikes a chord with you, please let us know what you think in the comments. Always keep in mind that souls don't just meet by accident, there is a greater reason and purpose behind every link.